Promptly after the incident, 11-Hour Racing informed race committee on VHF channel that she was protesting Guillaume. 11-Hour Racing suspended racing and sailed back to the harbor. Guillaume retired from leg 7 after she came back ashore.
I'll say a big thanks to the jury and the Ocean Race for hearing our request for redress and for bringing due process to the situation. It was, of course, our hope to win this race on the water, but unfortunately that was not possible. And so it's fantastic to have opportunities to compensate for situations like this. Our team is incredibly happy for this result. We've been working on this for over 4 years to get to this point and this moment, and so frankly I'm still just digesting it all. Our sailing team's on the water; they should be here this afternoon, and our team is just incredibly happy with the result. Yeah, it's been an emotional few days, and I think for me, our team has been entirely focused on the preparation and trying to not get too far ahead of ourselves. As I said before, I think as a team, our two primary missions were, to win this race, but then to also, be champions and stewards of ocean health, and we've successfully achieved both today, which I'm very, very happy about. But in the days preparing for today, we've been very conscious to make sure our focus was on the preparation and not on the result. And if we did a good job of the preparation, the result would take care of itself.
It feels like we're men and women on the moon or something, the way that we're communicating back to this press conference. But, I've heard bits and pieces of what Mark had to say. Certainly echo his sentiments. We're elated for sure as we sail or drift in here to Genova, certainly not in the capacity in which we would have liked to. But, with the results certainly that we're very happy about, humbly and graciously appreciative of the work that the jury's done. And, just immensely proud of the effort that our entire team, top to bottom, has put in over the better part of what's now, 3.5, 4 years. So, a couple hours before we hit the dock, reality hasn't really sunk in yet. There's definitely been some swimming and some pretty hot weather, hot conditions, warm water, and no breeze. But, we're very excited, appreciative, and can't wait to see everybody else. One thing we like to pride ourselves on is just never getting too high and never getting too low, and really just trying to learn from everything. If you're not winning, you're learning, and really to just kind of grow and improve as a team in every single area. Not panic. We have a reset button, not a panic button. I think that's kind of on purpose. And just take a deep breath, look at the situation objectively, and ask yourself what you need to do to get better. And I think everybody's taken that on board. It might look like we flipped the switch in Brazil, but that certainly isn't the case. That's the approach we've been taking since the beginning. But yeah, towards the end, it certainly had a different feel as we put kind of those learnings to work. But yeah, it's a bummer certainly to not be able to finish this out on the water the way that we wanted to. Especially going in with such momentum. But we're certainly happy with the outcome, ecstatic with the results. Appreciative, and like I said, a little deprived of human contact right now, so we can't wait to see everybody else when we get in.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it didn't really sink in yet, but it's quite crazy to think that arriving in Genova in my home country and being the first Italian ever to win the ocean race, it's even just saying it probably just make me think about it. It's quite crazy, and I never, I always try to dream pretty big. I never thought that this dream would be reality, so quite special.